There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen your Majesty's claim as a true arisen. Aught shall change once we have attended the coronation. If your Majesty has any unfinished business to attend to, 'tis best you do so afore we depart. Very well. Praying, is there aught else you would speak of, your Majesty? Ah, there is one other thing. Masquerades being as they are, much is made of appearances at such gatherings. Is there aught else you would speak of, your Majesty? Aught shall change once we have attended. If your Majesty has any unfinished business to attend to, 'tis best. Very well. The coronation is to take place on the morrow. We shall depart early in the morn, so your Majesty would do well to get a good night's rest.
Master! Pray, leave this place! My body, it refuses to obey me! There is a voice within my mind! It commands me, sways my very will.
Sways your will? Could it be that the gods sway? We must quit this place, your Majesty. I fear our plans may fall to naught. Let us return to the tavern. Been had. The false sovereign commanded the pawns at the coronation, proving his own power as arisen. According to Regent King Sven, the pretender was wearing some sort of lavish necklace at the time. I imagine this artifact is the godsway mentioned in that letter. Perchance 'tis a tool that grants power akin to that of the true arisen. 'Twould do much to explain the events that we have beheld afore now. Alas, unless we find some way to unmake this godsway's power, proving your Majesty's legitimacy shall be difficult indeed. Pray, allow me time to search for a way forward. I shall inform your Majesty when I have prepared a plan of action.
Never could I have imagined such an outcome. What manner of artifact is this godsway? I suppose 'tis pointless to ponder. Let us await the results of Captain Brant's investigation.
You have my support.
Time to get home, I suppose.
Well met, sir. Fancy again? My best.
We have arrived.
There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen your Majesty's claim as a true arisen. Ah, there is one other thing. Masquerades being as they are, you will require suitable raiment. Much is made of appearances at such gatherings. Is there aught else you would speak of, Your Majesty? Regarding the matter of the Godsway, I fear there is naught to be done, save for Your Majesty to venture to Batal, where you might uncover the false sovereign's secrets directly. The sigil upon that letter from some days past bore the crest of the Batali Palace. Surely there's aught to be found therein. Yet official dealings twixt Batal and Vermund are suspended. Passing through their fortress will prove a difficult task. With such hindrances in mind, I thought to prepare this. Pray, take it. Few may pass through Batal's fortress, save Beastren merchants. With some coin, I was able to convince one such merchant to grant us that entry permit. It ought guaranteed passage through the border checkpoint, but alas, 'tis intended for a Beastren. You shall have to act the part, but as to how that should be done, I'm shamed to say I do not know. 'Twill depend upon Your Majesty's ingenuity.
Perhaps a journey to Batal will aid us in unraveling the secrets of the Godsway. I can guide you there if you wish.
A guide is most welcome. Now we shan't lose our way.
You have my fullest confidence. The permit is intended for a Beastren, which is to say, Your Majesty shall have to act the part of one. Is there aught else you would speak of, Your Majesty? Do not forget that we work to serve the citizenry.
You the Arisen? I've been looking for you. Sven wants to meet with you. Says he'll be waiting in his quarters.
This way, if you please.
You the Arisen? I've been looking for you. Sven wants to meet with you. Says he'll be waiting in his quarters.
Follow me, Arisen. You would gather materials here, Master. Can we really afford to carry more? I would appreciate your swift return, Master. A fell unease begins to gnaw at me when you are gone over long.
Presume to confound me, do you?
I only pray my watch finishes without incident.
I heard from Captain Brandt that you plan to make for Batal in order to continue your investigation. As for me, I've been looking into my mother's movements since last we met, and I happened upon this. 'Tis a letter she discarded, only half written. It seems to be addressed to someone called Phaesus. I passed an eye over it, though I failed to grasp its meaning, or what compelled her to throw it away. Here, I thought it best that you have it. Mayhap you could glean aught from it that I could not. And if you do, would you be so kind as to share it with me? That is, only if you've the time to spare. I am in no position to make demands, of course. Glad I am to see you well. I've been wondering how you were getting on. Have you learned aught of the intent behind that letter? No progress as yet, then. Well, should you uncover anything, pray do share it with me.
My sword arm could use some work. They wish they were in my boots. If they only knew.
I dare say I could forget.
All my peers seem silent.
Fine place to cast off the stresses of the day.
Got to work if I'm to book
It's a dreary life, this, for all its comforts.
Don't complain, like.
Know your place. What's the make of this?
We have all we need to deliver, do we not? Let us find the intended recipient.
We need only pass our burden into the hands that await it.
I knew it to be so.
Over here, if you please.
Places such as this depend upon my vigilance.
Polished it this morning.
Have you need of me?
I would fain aid you if you are in need.
Good day, sir. What might you be looking for?
Stomach's complaining.
Swear I've not blinked once in the last day.
Another day.
Really scary. I've never seen it. May happen. To each their own, as they say. Something good will come up today. I just know it. How am I supposed to be dead on my knees?
Alas, 'twould seem I've taken on too much.
Lessening our load will help to keep us light on our feet.
All's lost.
We have no means of exploiting our enemy's weakness.
I grant you fire's blaze. Use it well. Have you need of me?
If our destination is a distant one, travel by ox cart might be worth considering.
I cannot help but be wary of what I've seen.
This ox cart's bound for the checkpoint rest town. I'll need to see some coin before I let you on.
So stiff after
Just about any hustle and bustle puts me right at home.
A profitable endeavor.
When does my watch end? I've clean forgotten.
Lost track of time. This place is too...
'Twas a bumpy ride, but we've arrived all the same.
Mayhap we could employ a cart for our next journey.